Let's do it again next year. There's no reason we don't. Again, thanks, Coach. Appreciate that. All right, on to the seniors. Just a great group of kids. They'll be greatly missed. It was very tough. Obviously, the dual meets and districts and stuff, when some of these guys lost their last bouts, and then down in Atlantic City watching some of those guys lose their last bouts, it was not easy. Obviously, as kids and as the coaches, it wasn't easy to watch that. They have set the bar as high as it's ever been in this place. And he created a great culture in the room. So these young guys, really, you guys have to follow what they created this year. They finished their career 3-time B Central champs, Christmas tournament champs, 4-time sectional qualifiers, 3-time section finalists, Central Jersey Group 1 champs. We had 200 match winners, and they finished with a dual meet record of 86 wins to just 17 losses. So it was a great job by the team. Our first guy came back out this year, wrestled 132 and 38 for us. Very glad that he came back. Just very tough, very hardworking, and just great to have in the room. He has a mindset and an attitude that's going to make him very successful in life, and that's Nick Antignoli. This next guy wrestled 113 for us. He actually was overweight at 106 for the first time in his life. Just a great kid, would do anything we ever asked him to do. He was our chaperone in Disney World. Kid knew the place like the back of his hand, and that is Connor Jackson. All right, his next senior is 182. Pleasure to have in the room, and just a pleasure to have in the program. He was at it with Antrim, with us for 4 years. He was behind some tough kids his whole career. He still never missed a match. He never missed a practice. Going to be greatly missed, and that's James Leota. All right, this next guy wrestled 145. He was 3-1 this year. That record easily could have been, 15, 16 wins if he wasn't behind John and John Carlo all year. Very strong, very athletic. Real happy he decided to join the team a couple years ago. And I hope this guy enjoyed wrestling as much as we enjoyed having him, and that's Johan Rosa Maldonado. And this next guy wrestled 170 for us. We always joke he's probably one of the toughest kids that we've had since we've been here. Wrestled a very tough schedule. Some matches I thought his shoulders were ripped off his body, but you couldn't pin him. Just tough as nails. He usually joked about how tough the kids that are wrestling, but he always told us that they won't pin me, they won't pin me. The recipient of our Coaches Award this year is Ryan Franzoni.
Yeah! Woo!
All right, now on to our last 3 guys. These are our 3-team captains and our final 3 awards. All 3 of these guys are great friends. It's a perfect combination coming in this year. We needed leadership, and these guys really stepped up. And the reason it was perfect, we got a guy who's hilarious, that's Forrest. We got a guy who was just laser beam focused all the time, and that was John Carlo. Then we got a guy who's just nuts, and that was John. But when you put them all together, it was just a great, great group of kids that really led these guys. The first one was Forrest. He was our 285-pounder. He was 27-5 this year. The best heavyweight. We've had some good heavyweights. Tommy had a great record. Timmy Morris was a very good heavyweight. Forrest was probably the best that we've had here. Just really hard to score on. He could wear down anybody that he wrestled. He was second in the district this year and last year, second at the TCNJ tournament, and second at the Secaucus tournament. I know that sounds terrible, but each time he lost to a kid that placed second in the state and a kid who placed 5th in the state. That's why he was taking second. He would win almost any other tournament that was taking place in the state. We just went to some tough ones this year. Had a huge win in the section final. Beat a kid who was 27-2 at heavyweight, and he's going to play football next year down in Texas, and that's Forrest Gardner. This next guy wrestled right in the middle of our lineup at 152. He was 34-4 this year. His last 3 losses, or 2 losses, came down in Atlantic City. He had a career record of 114-27. He was second at TCNJ. He was a Secaucus tournament champ. He was a District 23 champ. a Region 6 finalist, an AC qualifier, and he will be second team all shore. Thanks for coming up, buddy. He's a great wrestler, an even better kid. Next, he's going to wrestle next year at my alma mater, TCNJ. They're number 10 team in Division 3, and another one of our team captains, that's John Carlo Pervelli. And this last guy wrestled 145. He was 35-6 this year. Again, 3 losses came down in Atlantic City. He had a career record of 126-23. That is the most wins ever in the program. He was third in TCNJ. He was a Sea Caucus tournament champ. He was second in the district this year. He was a Region 6 champ. He was 6th place in New Jersey, and he's first team all shore selection. This guy is just ultimate competitor, real tough. Pleasure to have coached all these guys for 4 years. He's not sure yet, but we're in talks right now with Blair Academy, who's the #1 team in the country, #1 prep school in the country, and they are every single year for possibly a prep year for John, and that is John Finnerty. Again, congratulations to everybody, and have a good night. Thank you.
You know, about 3 times in the past 5 years that I've given out these awards, we've had a team that's gone to a point where the boosters award or by the team